Welcome guys to Infinite Insight Geometry, lesson 1.3, conditional statements. Alright, let's begin. So, what is a conditional statement? Well, a conditional statement is a logical statement consisting of a hypothesis and a conclusion. So, example, if a shape is a triangle, then it has three sides. Now, what is a hypothesis and what is a conclusion? A hypothesis is what you are trying to state. Let's say, if a shape is a triangle, that would be our hypothesis. And our conclusion is what we gain from our hypothesis. Then it has three sides. That would be our conclusion. Our hypothesis is what we start with, and our conclusion is what we finish with. If the hypothesis is true, then the conclusion is also true. A conditional statement is either true or false. A conditional statement is false if there is a counterexample. So, what is a counterexample? Well, there only has to be one counterexample for a conditional statement to be either true or false. You just need to find something, an instance of that statement where the hypothesis is true, but the conclusion is false. For example, if a figure is a square, then it has four sides. Well, this is true because any square you draw, if you go and draw a square right now, no matter the size of it, and no matter at which angle you draw it in, it will always have four sides because a square is a polygon with four sides. But let's take this example. If a figure has four sides, then it is a square. This is false because not all four-sided shapes are squares. There are also rectangles. There are also rhombuses and kites and trapezoids. Notice that there are a lot of counterexamples to this conditional statement, but since we only need one, rectangles are enough to determine that this conditional statement is false, since the hypothesis is true, but the conclusion is false. As long as you can find a singular counterexample to a conditional statement, it will be false. If a number is even, then it is divisible by 4. Is this statement true or false? I'll give you a minute. Just think about this for a little bit. Pause now if you want to solve this on your own. And the answer is, this statement is false. There are a lot of counterexamples, but one counterexample is 2. 2 is even, but not divisible by 4. Because if you divide 2 by 4, you would get a non-integer number, meaning that it is not divisible by 4. And that will be all for today's lesson. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any questions, I will put my Gmail down below. Please feel free to email me about any questions that you may have, and see you in the next one.